Talked a lot about that. Explain a little bit about that subject.
It's a tricky subject because a lot of people, frankly, just don't know their history. And when I tell people I'm against socialism and they say why, and I say because it's never worked anywhere, and they say, oh, well, look at Sweden. And that's when you have to tell people, okay, Sweden is not a socialist country. Ask anyone in Sweden, they will tell you we're a capitalist country. They happen to have universal health care. And what I tell people is universal health care and capitalism are not mutually exclusive. But socialism and freedom are mutually exclusive. So you can't just say, oh, Canada's got universal health care, they're a socialist country. They're not, they're a capitalist country. The UK has universal health care, they must be a socialist country. They're not, they're a capitalist country. You look at places that have tried socialism recently, Venezuela being, the most obvious example. They went from a very rich country to bread lines within 6 years. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work for a host of reasons, but most importantly, it removes the incentive for people to try hard and to excel. If everyone's getting the same portion, if everyone's treated the same, inevitably you're gonna have people in society who don't want to chip in their full effort. And then you've got people at the top who just get completely corrupted. So, I think for those two reasons, it just doesn't work. I applaud the sentiment. I wish it would. It would be great if we could just all have the even Steven, and we would have this utopia. It just doesn't work is the problem. If it worked, if you could point me to one example of it working, I'd say, okay, let's do it. Let's give it a shot in Buffalo. But no American city has had a socialist since 1960, and there's a reason for that. Because people look around, they say, doesn't work, why on earth would we want to try it here? So I think it's just, my opposition to socialism, really simple, does not work.